Good evening, everybody. Welcome into the Greater Restoration channel. As always, I'm Frank, better known on the internet as a Great Freaky. Hopefully, my audio comes in on stream this time. I know last time I did a setup and it was not coming in, but I did test real quick before stream, and it should come in. And I do see a signal, so welcome in. Tonight, we're going to be playing Mask, a new generation, for this lovely one shot. Unfortunately, uh, a few things happened, and well, first, our friend, the wonderful Tori, as you may know, got in an accident last week, and they're not able to make it tonight. We wish them prompt recovery. If you want to, support them and their the possible medical expense, you can type in chat exclamation mark Tori and get a link to their Kofi and go help them because they're a wonderful being. And Tori, I miss you very much, and I wish you a prompt recovery. And I'm sure that we're gonna have the chance to play some Mask very, very soon together. Next, you may see right next to my head a bit of an empty box. Our lovely Mariah, aka the best capster, the IPS of Dead Capster, is unable to make it tonight, which I just got a message like a bit went on a soft life um, due to some unfortunate personal circumstances. Maria, we miss you very much, as you can tell, and I hope that I'm going to be able to play with you again soon because you're amazing. So, happy caps there. Is there an S at Happy Capsters? I don't remember. I never remember.
Real quick spot check.
I don't think so. So
I
quick shout
know.
out to Happy Capster. Now
Nope.
go check him out. She's a wonderful, chaotic, lovely being, and we miss you, and we love you. Uh, so yeah, before we get rolling and all that, there's a few general announcements I get out of the way. First and foremost, with our affiliate, we are Dicebit with a higher dice, some of the friendliest shopkeeper in the realm. They're really truly wonderful people, and they make fine quality polymer and metal dice set and various accessories. Since we're affiliated with them, if you do exclamation mark dice in the chat, and I did update a command, I'm just before the stream. Hopefully, Nightbot will wake up. You should get,
We got that
uh,
bot.
yeah, Nightbot, come on. There you go. You should get two links. One is a bit of product of the month that we get a bit of kickback on, which helps support the channel and our cast, and hopefully eventually me getting a better machine to make better content. Um, and this month it is the Dracana Ember sign or scene. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a big, chunky, dire D20, and it's made of metal, and it's lovely, and it's blue and cyan, and
Mhm.
it is
Oh, oh.
all like little
Yeah,
scaly. It is really, really pretty. My
that's
camera's
nice.
probably not picking it up as well, but go check that link in the chat. And it's gonna bring you there, and you can get 10% off that dice and the entire order if you use the code GRC10, or you can just use our affiliate link, which will do the exact same. And tell them that we sent you there. Leave a little comment, and sometimes they give you a little bit extra.
Mm-hmm.
So next, we are also affiliated with 8 Point Press. They make really cool accessories and 5e compatible things, such as the Humble Wizarding, which I love so much. It is so adorable. The Griffin Saddleback, the Deck of Many, and the Island of Sinona, which I've yet to play. Uh, you can support the crew by using our affiliate link. A bit of kickback from every thing that you purchase from that gets to us, and it helps us do things. And last but not least, we are also affiliated with 1985 Games, uh, the maker of Dungeon Craft, and the 2D Terran book series, for like which are wonderful for budget DM on the go because they're very slim and easy to bring, and they don't take as much space as 3D Terran tiles. And they make cool things like the Deck of Swords, which allow you to essentially add a pull of a deck, a few cards, improvise an entire narrative which is suitable for every TTRPG system. It's not just 5e centric, which I really like. And with a bit of imagination, you can, if you're like stuck in a bed, you need to pull a quest out of your butt. Well, it can, be used for that. It's really fun.
Who loves a
they
good
also-
old butt quest?
That's right. Butt
Yeah.
quest. The amount of butt quests that I've pulled.
Hashtag team butt quest.
Team
Get
it
butt
trending.
quest.
What's the quest in my butt? I mean, that's a very good question.
I mean, you don't ask questions you
Yeah.
don't necessarily want answers to.
I'm not sure if we really want the answer to that, but sometimes that's that's the only place I have to store them. No,
Please don't make me cry. My makeup's not waterproof.
No guarantees.
I mean,
Damn it.
Dry Fiber just saying.
Try.
Good idea. I mean, I do drink a lot of coffee, which help pass those quests. So
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Another quest completed. There we go.
quest complete.
Oh boy.
But yeah, they do wonderful, awesome thing. They also have like mini loot box, all sort of cool things. So yeah, go check them out. Again, it's 1985 games, and use our code GRC10 to get 10% off your order. And that way, you're telling us that we sent you there. And yeah, that's pretty much it for our affiliate. And tonight, again, we are playing Mask. I'm pretty sure I made a command for it. Let's see. Was I clever enough? Maybe not. Or maybe it's just Nightbot. But hey, if you want to play Mask and love the system, or never tried it, it's from Magpie Game. And apparently that command doesn't work. But hey, there should be a timer at some point that will pop up. That will, and yeah, it's super fun. It's used by the Powered by the Apocalypse system, and I've always wanted to play it, so here I am. But that's enough about me and my quest. Let's talk. Let's say hello to the lovely people that are with me, the wonderful Lonzo Gonzo and Blood Red Shear. Hello, friends.
Hello.
Hello.
Like, tell the lovely audience a bit about you and who you are playing tonight.
Beauty
Whoever wants to go
before-
first.
Before me. So please, cheers.
Ah, crap. Hello, Merry Time Zone. My name is Bloodthread Shears, Shears for short. My pronouns are she, they, them more so. I am an actually autistic streamer, photographer, belly dancer, way too many hats. And I will be playing Doom Kitty Rawr!
I love it. I love it.
You're in for it. You asked for this.
Actually, Rafiki asked for this.
I'm all about it. I regret nothing.
Hey everyone, I'm Lonzo Gonzo, pronouns he, him. I am a variety streamer, tabletop player. I will be playing Javier Jimenez tonight, the delinquent. Pronouns are also he, him for Javier, so this should be a lot of fun.
Fantastic. All right. So let's jump in right away into the first issue of Mask. So, welcome to Halicon City, the bustling metropolis, forefront of technological and economic social advancement. But it's far from perfect. Such greatness attracts great adversity, and the heroes of Halicon City must protect it at all costs. From madmen with superpowers, mercenary, and evil mastermind, or even sometimes alien invasion. Everything can happen here. But you're not like full-grown superhero yet. You're still young in your teens. You're the next generation of superhero. Teenager struggling with sometimes your newly discovered power, which is one of your many concerns. Sometime, as a teenager, finding a name to prom while trying to battle a supervillain may be making for weird, strange mixed bags of and a roller coaster of emotions. So maybe breaking a few curfew here and there to beat an anthropomorphic Triceratops. Who knows? But hey, that's where we are. So, as we slide in on our very first panel on our little comic book thing, let's, zoom in on the scene. It's Alicon City. For the past couple months, some of the major big name superhero like Man Super and Man Spider and Alicon Captain have been disappearing. Those are mostly the adult superhero that you've been maybe looking up to, uh, and been more or less, taking the mantle for as they disappear. It is just another day in a city that is until in the center downtown of this bustling metropolis, you hear some crash and explosion as some a spaceship is floating above the city. Creature from outer space have decided to invade and take over. But you cannot just stand there and do nothing, putting on your best spandex or your best emo shirt. Uh, uh, we flip to your panel as you enter the scene. Uh, let's see, whose panel do we see first? Uh,
I think I think we'll probably see Javier first. And the reason why is because Javier doesn't necessarily have a superhero costume. Javier is kind of full of himself. No superhero name whatsoever. Um, Javier feels that he has no need to hide his identity because he's already great. Everyone should know him. Everyone should already have Javier as like their number one best-selling like posters, action figures, maybe like cameo requests to do like shout outs for stuff like that. Um, so Javier has no need for a costume really. He just goes in his um, ripped jeans, Converse, high tops, Converse sneakers. Um, he just has like a um, black t-shirt with like a jean vest, jean jacket vest on. Um, you can see that he has brownish skin, brown eyes. His hair's kind of shaven on one side and is dyed in like purples and blues and stuff like that. Um, so he just comes running. He sees people, running away from this alien invasion. The townsfolk, the city's folk are just running away, and he's not really going to help escort them to safety. He feels like that's beneath him. Like that's a job for someone else to do. So he's running as fast as he can, right into the thick of it, with no real plan other than he's just going to make this look as flashy and as awesome as possible to get this job done.
Fantastic. As the car like passing by, crashing, and people running in the opposite direction, Avier like going right into the action. And what does Avier do when he see the first alien right there in front of him? trying to do harm to the people of Alakon?
What he's gonna do is he's gonna head and try and um get his fist together, and he's gonna go ahead and punch out, and what you see is purple energy form up into the form of a um fist with purple brass knuckles on,
Okay.
that's going to go ahead and get shot towards this alien creature, so that way is to knock him off and draw the attention to himself. So as he goes ahead and does that, he just says like he just screams at him like, "Hey, how about you try picking on someone your own size?" And he's just like this little teenage kid, I assume, compared to like this big like 6'3"
Oh yeah.
like space invader.
Yeah, they're all like fairly big space invader. Like they're pretty much like some grunt from what you can see, but they're still well armored. And I'm assuming right now you're trying to use some of your super abilities to just sucker punch that dude in the
Mhm.
face. All right, and which of your amazing abilities are you trying to use?
I'm just trying to use my psychic weapons to go ahead and throw out that purple energy looking brass knuckle over at them. Um, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and do.
All right, then roll me 2d6 and add your freak modifier to it, because
All right.
I do believe that superpower use that.
Sixes explode.
Six, yeah.
All right.
I don't think they explode in this systems.
Okay.
So what's the total?
That's an 11. I have no modifier on freak.
All right, so that is a success, and no problem. You just yell at him and punch him away from the crowd, but not so far from you as you finish that, your first beat down. There's another superhero, a bit different color palette as you from you. Sheer, can you describe us Doom Kitty as she entered with her panel? And
Doom Kitty is running in, trying to get people to safety, but at the same time running after Javier. A custom-made leather jean jacket with mermaid sequins on the back that change color when you move it. She's wearing a kitty onesie with a hood and the big sequin cat ears and paw beans that go squishy squishy. And she's trying to run as fast as she can. She's a little tired from pulling another all-nighter with her mother. And she's just yelling, "Javier! Wait! You forgot your jacket!" And as she says that, she trips and pulls a Usagi. Plop!
you can see the big bubble as she plop, like just the big sound effect, comical, almost being above her head.
She gets back up, looks over, tries to find where Javier is, and as soon as she sees him, runs over, and as she sees him fighting the alien, she does a swing with the jacket, because this thing has dragon scale Kevlar and ceramic bulletproof coating in it that weighs quite a bit, and will try to swing right at the head.
All right. So you're using your physical ability, right?
Yes.
All right. So so you're just actually currently trying to use the move inflict a condition or do a powerful blow. Which one?
Uh,
So
I would say just like considering how heavy the jacket is,
Hmm.
uh, powerful blow, I guess.
All right. So you're directly engaged. You get directly engage a threat. So y- all right. Or uh, all right. Cool. So roll me 2d6 and add your danger.
Okay. And danger would be
Um, on your character, do you have your character sheet up?
I am.
So you're currently playing the Doom, correct?
That's correct.
So, based on your potential as a Doom, let me just. So the Doom, your danger is a +1.
Okay. I appreciate the clarification. Three, four, five, six, seven. That would be an 8.
All right. So on 8, let me just verify again. All right. So 7 to 9, uh, you're since directly engaging the threat, you can take something from your enemy. You can create an opportunity for your ally, which may have been, what allow Aviar to, better punch through. Or you can even impress, surprise, or frighten your position through your sheer power ability here. So you can pick, yeah, you can pick one of those. I mean, you're not resisting or avoiding their blow at this point, so because they're not attacking you yet.
I would say after like throwing the jacket at the alien's head, she'd get into stance, and try to do a what's called a dolio chagi or roundhouse kick to the solar plexus.
All right, and you use like your superhuman force and kick him right in the chest. The alien goes flying back into, let's call it a park vehicle. It was, not necessarily, a legal parking spot, but that just may be because the owner decided to abandon the vehicle and just run on foot because it was just easier that way. Um, but you're currently there, both of you, in the middle of the city, building an alien and a few explosion. It is very cinematic, and you have a few foes in front of you. Um, and one of them will attempt to, let's inflict some condition to you and deal a powerful blow to both of you, blast you away. Uh, so when you take a powerful blow, uh, I need you. Let's see. When you take a powerful blow, roll plus condition marked. Uh, so you don't have any condition marked currently. So just roll 2d6 each. And honestly, on this, the lower you roll, the better it is.
8.
8. All right.
11.
Okay.
I think we're
So,
both kind of messed up.
Ow!
all right. So,
Squish, squish.
from 10 and above, you can either remove yourself from the situation, flee, pass out, or something, which sometimes is a good thing, or you can lose control of yourself and your power in a terrible way. So you can essentially uh, unleash some of your power, but not in exactly a controlled way. On a 7 to 9, which is what you roll, you can lash out verbally and provoke a teammate, or to a foolhardily action, or take advantage of your influence if you have any. You give ground your position gets opportunity on you, or you struggle with past pain and mark 2 condition, which would be Probably hear some anger or fear.
Um, what was the first option again? So it's
The
between.
yeah. So the first options, um, you can lash out verbally, so essentially provoke a teammate to a foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence and inflict on them a condition.
If I lash out on my teammate, will that kind of I don't think that would help him out. I will take a condition in this. And I think you said anger or something else,
Yeah.
possibly.
So you win mark condition. If you're angry, you take a -2 to your comfort or support someone or pierce the mask. So,
Okay.
but amongst yourself, you can comfort and feel better after the battle.
Yep.
And and Sheer, how do you want to deal with that powerful blow? Like, do you can do those or take two of the terrible option that I suggested Lonzo early, which are not very good options. But uh, I mean, and like things like fleeing can essentially just go temporarily hide yourself behind a vehicle, or can unleash your doom kitty power and see how that goes.
Seeing the situation and seeing that Javier got hurt, she's gonna cuss in Italian and use her time dilation to slow them down.
All right. So roll for your freak ability, which is a +1.
All right, don't screw me up, dice. Don't screw me up.
So
Oh
what did
no.
you roll?
Ones.
All right.
Ooh.
So things are not going as well as you're expecting, but it's not necessarily a bad thing in this system because what like failure allows you is to mark one potential, and having potential after you have five, you essentially do the equivalent of leveling up, and that's a good thing because you learn through failure. Um, so mark one potential in your character sheet. And what was the ability you were trying to use? It was
Time dilation to slow them down.
so you try to slow them down, and you unleash your power. Not exactly as control as you would have expected from after taking that blow. So your focus is not just on them; it is actually all around you, which include Javier or the passerby. Everything is being slowed down for like a bit. So you take a moment to realize, and then just things go back to normal. And hey, it did not work exactly as expected. But Javier, yeah, go for it.
Maledetto. Nona's gonna kill me.
Sometimes with time dilation, sometimes things start moving at different speed for a little bit. So, Javier, you feel a bit sluggish in that moment, but you may go ahead and see what you can do as you are facing uh, some remaining grunts that are still, untamed this part of the city. One has been pushed away real quick, and the other one has been dealt with well. So there's possibly a few still.
Um, I assume from that blast, Javier is kind of like got knocked back on the ground. He's gonna get up, and in his everything is seeming to move quickly for him,
Mhm.
but as he's looking around, like it seems like, hey, I should be having eyes front on everything, but it seems like his eyes are coming up much slower than he's expecting to,
Mhm.
because of the time dilation. So when that happens, he starts to like talk. He's like, "What is going on?" And starts to like slowly come back to like real time.
Mhm.
Um, he sees the other grunt over there and the one that he hit earlier. So he's going to kind of like scoop up the one he hit earlier and fling it towards the other grunt that's still up. Um, Using his like, what I guess he's going to use, let's say, kind of. He's going to form. I guess you could say like the closest thing to like maybe like a shovel, like
Okay.
like a kid's sand shovel or something like that, or some sort of like a shovel, or let's flavor it a bit differently. Let's say he's using. I want to go into the form of like a hockey stick. Like he's just picking up the puck and he's just going to like use the Space Invader as like a puck to shoot towards the other standing Space Invader.
So in a very psychic Casey Jones.
Yeah,
I see. All right.
yeah.
All right. So you're using your psychic weapon. You can use roll for freak and see if you are able to score.
That is a 9.
That is a 9. So anything about it is essentially anything between 7 and 9 is essentially a mixed success.
Mm.
Uh, so you're able to swing him and get that hit. Uh, it is not exactly where you intended to toss him, and you instead of throwing in a straight line, you diverge and hit like a residential building. Uh, so the alien may be landing in somebody's living room, uh, but that's a problem for future Javier, I think, right?
Yeah, that's a problem for the cleanup crew in Javier's eyes. Like, that's fine. At least he got rid of the alien that was on the ground. So that's the way he's seeing it.
Doom Kitty is just like trying to do the squishies on her paw beans. And like anime style plop. Be
Alright.
like, ow. And like her
Okay.
head comes up like, Javier! Javier? Are you still alive?
He hears June's Kitty's calling out for him,
Mhm.
and he turns back. He's like, "Yeah, you're right there."
That's a good question. Are you okay?
Everything slowed down.
Your jacket! Runs to get the jacket. You forgot it. Put it on. Put it on.
Friends
Now,
party.
like,
I
is
like
now
that.
the time?
Yes, I added more sequins.
Real quick, he goes ahead and just puts it over his existing jacket.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I added more
have
sequins
time
on the arm. Take a look.
He goes like, "Okay, all right." He starts to get a little distracted.
And
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just, I guess you lost control there for a bit, and everything kind of slowed down for everyone. but it's fine now. I'm good.
Oh,
It's all right. Everyone.
Ona's gonna kill me.
Well, not if these space invaders get us first.
Okay. And she just like carefully pushes the paw beans and claws come out. Okay. What time is it right now? Javier, what
So-
time is it?
He's looking at his watch and he sees.
So right about now it would be like early afternoon, like probably like 2:30 or 4 o'clock.
Yeah, it's about like a little after 2:30. You had to be home, didn't you?
I have a deadline.
All right. Well, you go. I'll try and hold this
No,
off.
no, 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 no. We can do this. We can do this. If we Nona's gonna be mad. She was making fried ravioli tonight.
Oh, we have to wrap this up quick then.
Yes. And Nona wants you with me. So come on, we gotta go. Let's kick some butt, get some fried ravioli, and you can help me add some hemming and some bias tape to that project. Come on, hurry!
I'm just
And
here.
she just
for
like scampers
ravioli.
like boop 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 boop.
But he like slouches and lets like a big sigh out. I was like, I'm just doing this for the ravioli. Like, I get the ravioli at the end of this.
He's very food motivated from what I see, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get that. I respect that energy. And, it's very inconvenient when, alien invasion are not respectful of people's personal schedule. And thankfully, with like your display of power between the two of you, the few that, were trying to take part of it, that little district, seem to have been beaten down and slowly retreating at your, like, amazing display of power. There's maybe like one like just like going and blowing things up around it. So all you both of you wish to deal with that one, it is entirely up to you. But you can see him in distance, like just like in a very comical, like alien looking. I don't know if you've seen Mars Attack.
Yes.
So like imagine a buff version of that.
Oh, that's a little scary looking, but yeah.
And just like tackling, but without the like automatic skeleton death ray.
Doom Kitty is gonna start running and doing a flying sidekick
All right.
either center mass or to the head. Whenever she
Okay.
hits.
So what kind of move are you gonna do with that? Are you gonna directly engage the threat again, or are you gonna use
Yes.
some of your powers?
After the last kerfuffle, she's gonna rely on her martial arts training
Okay.
and do a flying Tichagi right to the face.
All right. So in that case, you're gonna roll for danger. So 2d6 plus your danger.
Okay.
And your danger as the Doom should be, I do believe, you may not have. Bring back the Doom. As the Doom, your danger is +1. So.
Okay. So that'd be a 4.
All right. So I'm assuming that Doom Kitty is, a big fan of anime and cartoons, and they're a big inspiration in life, and the all ensemble. So probably try to do like a full Naruto run over there.
Oh God, no. She.
And as Doom Kitty jumped to attack, uh, does Doom Kitty has a tail on her costume?
Unfortunately, no. She ran out of fabric when she made the
She
costume.
ran out of fabric. Okay. So I'm gonna assume that part of the costume got stuck somewhere, and Doom Kitty is jumping and just instead of doing a proper jump, just stumble and roll like underneath the floating alien with his Doom pistol.
Yeah, like.
Uh, uh, that that did not look as cool as you were expecting, but on the upside, you learn something from that. That fashion is can be dangerous. So mark one extra potential to your character sheet.
Okay.
Uh, and how are you just see from afar like Doom Kitty like doing that attempting that power jump and not fully succeeding. What are you gonna help your friend or are you gonna deal with? It's
Um,
up to you.
what I'm going to do uh, is the space of air running away, or is it kind of like cornered?
I mean, it's about it is kind of cornered. Got a temporary boost in spirit due to recent failure of your position, but
I think what Javier's going to do is going to try and um, if it's getting kind of cornered, to see if he can find um, like a garbage pail, like a trash can, and put it over the alien's head and find like some sort of maybe like light pole and kind of like wrap it up to kind of like bind it so that way it can't escape
okay.
with his like psychic power, psychic like weapon powers, kind of like use that in a way.
Okay, so there's a few things possibly happening here. One, you're more or less trying to assess the situation, trying to spot like what is in your surrounding.
Yep.
So, can you roll me to assess the situation? That is 2d6 plus superior. And depending on the result, we're gonna see what is.
uh I rolled 2 1s, but I have a +2 in superior, so a 4.
So, uh, you're not exactly able to find what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So mark one potential, uh, because minimum roll to a mixed success is at least a 7. So that was a good attempt. Uh, you're trying to like find a bin or something, but for like anything that like would be remotely useful is like way like far, or at least maybe hidden between something. But you still have your own physical ability, and I'm pretty sure Javier is the type of person that when plan A doesn't work, probably has a plan B, which may just be to deal with the things head on. I'm assuming. So yeah.
Yeah, plan B is probably going to be, I mean, he's not the strongest person in the world, but he's still going to go ahead and with this new jacket that Doom Kitty gave him, like he kind of feels like a little bit of heft to it, a little bit of weight. So he's going to try and run as fast as possible and kind of just like shoulder check this person into like where they're going to be cornered at, to kind of like just deal a little bit of physical damage that way to them.
All right, so you're actually engaging the threat, possibly like to like frighten the opposition. Make sure that they like they're no longer able to be a threat. So roll for directly engaging threat, which is 2d6 plus your danger.
That's an 11 with 0
Okay.
modifier.
That and no problem. You like run full speed and just shoulder check them. hard enough that they fall, take that blow, and seems to be fairly frightened of the unexpected force of that teenage boy, and follow suit with the rest of the other aliens that were currently in the area, are running away to the mothership. Uh, the thing seems to be calming down in the area. You have your friend on the ground, and a few frightened denizens, and some damage on the buildings. Um, which how do you feel about how does Javier and Doom Kitty feel about collateral damage?
Doom Kitty's terrified because she has to explain this to Nona.
Um, Javier is okay with it because at the end of the day, he still stopped an alien invasion, and he sees this like I'm still getting fried ravioli no matter what. Um, so again, like he in his mind, like he outperformed the way that he um thought he would have. He met and exceeded his expectations, and he felt like he put on a damn good show while he was at it.
All right.
And he walks over to Doom Kitty and extends a hand out to help Doom Kitty up from the ground. And as Doom Kitty reaches out, he says, like, and that's how you get it done.
Did we win?
Well, you have your deadline, right? He looks at his watch. You keep getting down there, it's not going to hem itself.
Grabs Javier by the arm. We gotta get to the subway now. Nona's gonna kill me.
And I start to follow Dim Kitty to the subway and hopefully make our way to get Doom Kitty's project done.
All right. Are you trying to like comfort and support Doom Kitty in their endeavor?
I think I'm trying to reassure that there's still plenty enough time that at the end of the day, I don't think Nona's gonna be too upset as long as the job's complete.
All right.
Because I think that's Javier's kind of thought process. Like, it doesn't matter when the job gets done as long as the job gets done.
All right. You can roll like to comfort or support, which is 2d6 plus mundane. Just
And I have my -2 for support because of the angry condition, right?
Yeah.
All right, 2d6
And
plus mundane
if
minus
Doom
2.
Kitty, you want help Javier with his current anger, you may do the same. Mutual friendship and help.
As soon as we sit in the subway, I start playing with the sequins and making a 6 and a 9 on the arm.
All right, roll for mundane.
So that's 4 on the die plus 1 on the modifier for 5. -2 brings it to 3.
All right. So
So that's a 10 and what was the condition? Mundane?
yeah.
That is just a straight up 10.
All right. So 10 is good. 10 is it is a good success. So with a 10 you can add 1 point to the team pool, which you currently already have 1, so you can use that to essentially help each other as making team move, because you do also have beside your individual move, you also have what is called team move, which if there's more or less a leader amongst yourself, you can use that, or essentially find a way to help an ally in a situation. So that's good. Javier, I mean, every teenager are a bit awkward, right? And
Yep.
when you're angry, sometimes you don't say things properly. So your words are not as reassuring as you would like them to be. Uh, but after some support from your friend, you're able to remove your conditions from that anger, thanks to that support.
I I imagine it kind of being almost a riff on Shia LaBeouf's like "Don't let your dreams be dreams," but it's more like screaming it, and like
Yeah,
because he's screaming, it's like so incoherent that I imagine Doom Kitty's just like, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
she's in
very
almost an autistic meltdown mode,
yeah.
and this is just more of distracting her more than calming her down.
Yeah, I imagine like Javier's going on full on like Bakugo mode from
Yeah,
like My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
very intense, very all caps, like with like the star-shaped bubble and
Yeah,
a few exclamation mark uh, above that panel. Yeah, and some words may have to be censored, uh, but
and like the fire coming out of the mouth because it's like so like
oh yeah,
expressive and just so like angry toned.
yeah.
Meanwhile, Doom Kitty is that meme from One Punch Man. Okay. And just stares in Long Islander.
Fantastic. So, taking the subway in full costume, getting a few strange look from the people that are also riding. I mean, superhero are thing like somewhat common around the city. Uh, Very few ride the subway. Um, so it is a. You're not sure if you're, legit or just somebody in the cosplay. Uh, but you do manage to make it home. And who's waiting? Like, when we see the panel of the house or the apartment, what kind of building is it?
It is a brownstone, uh, fair, like a good 30 minutes away from the theater, from legally distinct Broadway. And it was one of the first brownstones that uh, Joe's family managed to find on the cheap through Nona's connections.
All right.
We don't know how she got that. We don't talk about how she got it. It is a 2-floor with a basement, and is first floor is basically dining room and kitchen, and second floor is basically designated as studio, studio for mom, room for Nona, and room for Joe. And as she goes in, takes off the costume and reveals like a t-shirt and leggings, and you hear like a dog sleek barking in the background, and she just yells out in Italian, "Mom, Mama, Nonna, I'm home."
All right. And so relationship with adult can be sometimes complicated. Um, even when you're like just a regular teenager with without superpowers, can already be complicated. Does Nona know about the Doom Kitty alter ego? And how does she feel
Nona
about
helped
it?
design the Doom Kitty costume and sewn in the claws. Depending on the time of day, she'll explain how she gets them. But it's a Sophia Petrillo situation, and you're not exactly sure if she was a villain or part of the mafia, or just had many suitors from both.
I respect that. not a good game. I like it. And I'm assuming Javier is a regular at the household.
Yeah, I think Javier and Joe have kind of been a little inseparable. Um, both meeting when Javier was a new person, new kid at school, and then a couple months later, Joe came over, and I was tapped to be like, "Hey, look, seeing as you're the new kid, why don't you show this new kid around, seeing as you have experience of that?" And little by little, with Joe's pleasant personality and persistence, um, shoehorned her way into Javier's life, and the two have been inseparable. If it weren't for Nona and the food, I think Javier would probably have an easier time of not coming back. But Nona definitely makes it known that he's more than welcome here, and upsetting Joe means upsetting Nona, and you don't
You
want to
don't upset
upset.
Nona, right?
Yeah.
And as you walk in, the smell of food hit you, which bring you back to probably flashback panel to your first time around here, like first time you visited Joe. She brought you over, and it's a familiar smell of good proper Italian cooking. Um, I know that he else. Joe, where have you been?
And Joe will say in Italian, downtown. We hit a snag.
That what you call a snag? It's on the news.
She just turns bright red. I tried. I think we need a new type of fabric for the costume. I got caught and I tripped. And I kind of used my powers and then it kind of went out of control.
All right. Look, we can fix that later. Just let me set the table. Javier, make yourself useful. Go. There's some bread in the oven. Go get that. We're about
Thanks,
to eat.
Nona. Thanks, Nona. We'll do. And Joe tried her best. It's not Joe's fault, but Joe was helpful. Gave me the jacket that I'm sure the both of you worked very hard on. So thank you. I appreciate it. Grazie.
Prego. And you just see under her breath, she just mutters, I had to use time dilation for that. No, please don't tell him that. And then she just goes to set the table.
And we play here a little scene, the food being served. The news has been shut off for during dinner time because Nona does not like to be bothered with the news when she eats. But what she likes to do though is tell embarrassing story about Joe from her past. Like every proper family member will do, right?
That's the other reason why Javier likes to come over.
Oh, that was that one time, okay? I didn't realize that the costume had a face on the crotch, okay? I didn't realize that.
Javier's kind of at the mention of a face on a crotch, kind of like almost like chokes on the ravioli a little bit, and has to get like a little sip of milk, to kind of like help out. And it's like, oh wait, what?
Well, You know how when I get annoyed at costumes that look terrible, I have to fix them?
Yeah, and he looks at the jacket.
Um, I told a big superhero back home on Long Island that his costumes, and she carefully censors herself because she don't want to get smacked by Nona. Um,
Yeah, you don't swear on Nona.
no. Um, I told this hero from Long Island that his costume was terrible and he needed to remove that face from his crotch.
I just,
It looked bad.
yeah, it looks bad. It's a face on a crotch. Like who? I mean, I get like, I want to be the best, but then again, I am the best. But I don't want to go, out daring. Like there's, I have standards and limits. There's kids out there.
Right? Like,
You can't sell toys with your face being on a crotch. It's like, no.
and he was wearing spandex. Synthetic fibers are not good around your crotch. It doesn't breathe.
I guess from that standpoint, yeah, you have a point.
That's why I tell you to just wear jeans and not leather pants.
Yeah, well, I can't move that well in leather pants, and plus, like my my butt. Sorry, Nona. It's it doesn't really do well in leather.
And besides, I already kind of blew my budget. Getting more sequins.
Not for the jacket, I hope.
And she's like, no. Nona, is it still on the dress? Is it on the dress form still?
Oh, it's still on there. Yes, yes, yes,
Okay.
it is.
Javier, come with me, and I want to show you.
All right.
But before you go, do you want another serving, Avia? Have you been eating properly lately?
Yeah. You always take care of me, Nona. And if anything, I'll just take some home if that's all right.
All right. You know, you just seem to be a bit skinnier than last time.
It's all the hero fighting I'm doing. I I'm a skinny boy, yeah, but it takes a lot of work to you know use my. I'll make sure I eat better.
All right. Make sure you take some home with you.
Yeah, thanks, Nona.
Joe is just trying really hard not to laugh out loud.
She always thinks I'm like withering away.
Well, we're heroes now, so we're supposed to have a lot of food.
Yeah, and it takes a lot. Like I can't be having like power bars and like protein bars and like my pocket. It's no. I'll forget it's there, and then like 3 months from now, I'll get hungry and look at it, and
No.
it'd be disgusting. I can't do that.
And that's why Nona feeds us.
Yeah, but I can't
mean-
overindulge. I don't want to be sleepy for the next alien invasion.
I mean, you still need to build up a tolerance to Nona's cooking in that regard.
Well, there's plenty of other meals for that to take place at. Right now, you have important things to do, and I can't be bringing food up while you're working.
Well, and she just pulls out like a bag of M&Ms.
Well, that's different. I don't want to get gravy all over your work.
I mean, if it's a mock-up, it's fine, but come see. And she brings him up to the studio. And the room is kind of like the size of this room, albeit a little bit bigger. And organized chaos. There are rolls of fabric on a shelf. There's 5 sewing machines, 2 Jukis, an old Kenmore that looks like this, a overlocking a serger, and 1 embroidery machine. In the middle is a dress form with a very beautiful prom dress with sequins, organza, and some chiffon, strategically gathered into something very elegant.
Right, and to do the entire display of the room and all the stuff that it's probably like a full page on a comic book, different panel of like every little
Yeah.
detail here and there. There's a lot of stuff in Joe's room. Yeah, you can work on your project. What are you there like to work on your project, or like I'm assuming that's what you're doing.
The dress is about 80% done, with the exception of some hemming and some final touches that require a shit ton of hand sewing for reinforcement. And she is going to be there for quite some time, and there are not enough podcasts in the world to keep her occupied enough. And she's trying to impress her friend with the fact of, look at this! I did this! And nothing went on fire!
I mean, congrats on that part, but like, this is some of your best work.
She blushes a little bit. You think so?
I mean, from when we first met, so now, like, you could tell, like, things a lot cleaner. Your sewing lines look a lot straighter than what they were beforehand. You know, you could tell there's a lot less mistakes in this one. You really took your time on this.
Yeah. I also had some help from Mom's coworkers at the workshop.
That's good. Hopefully they're giving you some great tips.
Well, there was a new production coming up, and I got to help. And Jordan and Casey had said that I could do some stuff, and we ended up talking, and I figured I could design this, and then she like loses her train of thought for a second. Oh wait, you gotta see this! And she shows like the pockets, and she takes like a giant can of iced tea and shoves it in there. I'm like, huh?
Utility, nice.
Everything needs pockets, you know this.
Yeah, everything's a lot better with pockets. Like, like those old comic books they did back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Pouches and pockets everywhere.
Yeah, and I also made sure that everything is like reinforced. Nona said that I wasn't allowed to use the Kevlar for the bodice, but if she said that if I really need it, I can make a jacket out of it. But I wasn't allowed to use it until like one of her friends comes over from Sicily.
But you're getting the really good help then.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm the youngest at the workshop, so being around a lot of grown-ups that know their stuff.
going to pick up a lot of stuff, and it shows here. Like, this is really your best work. You're only going to get better.
Well, thank you.
Fantastic. I like that. And then we, the little panel like goes like to essentially an outside shot of what is Joe's room. We see like Javier and Joe discussing, and probably spending good part of the afternoon there. And that's where we're gonna take a little break, and we're gonna be right back with whatever more adventure happened in the next panels, next page for our young superhero. We'll be right back. we are back with part 2 of whatever this is.
Kiss, kiss, fall in love.
So, where are we at that little intermission in our little comic book issue? The last panel that we saw was from an outside, view of the house. We could see the shape of Javier and Joe just discussing, the day and possible upcoming projects and things like that. After food was served, um, I miss. So how does the rest of the evening go? Does Javier goes back home? Does he?
I think Javier stays as late as respectively possible.
Mhm.
Home is kind of an area where it's mostly just Javier. Um, his parents are rarely home
Mhm.
uh, because of work related things and stuff like that. So there's always a little bit of money on the table saying, hey, look, get yourself whatever you want for dinner. We're going to be gone for X amount of time. So I think that's another reason why Javier is like so close to Joe and so close to Nona, is because like he has that sense of family with them. So when he does go home, like it's always to like an empty house. He's alone. He has his phone and his headphones that he can go ahead and just gets inside, just kind of like gets a quick shower and cleans up from like the dust and all the buildings and debris from the battle beforehand. Just gets cleaned out and just lays in bed and just listens to like his music, like his thrash metal. He listens into. Joe's slowly starting to influence him with some like off Broadway musicals. So like he has like some recordings of some shows that he shouldn't have, but because Joe's just a big fanatic, it's like, you have to listen to this. Like, this was a really good one. Like, so he starts to listen to some in between like thrash metal. We'll just shuffle in some, like a little chorus line will go through, and back to thrash metal, and then he'll be like, you know what, that wasn't so bad. So he's starting to like appreciate that. Doesn't really, he looks at his homework, tries to go through as much as possible, but he knows like, hey, I have time before class starts in homeroom to get some of these things done, and then just goes through and tries to go through his backlog of comic book that he's been neglecting, and remembering that he has to go to the comic book store to get things from his pull list, and try and catch up on that as well.
It's a wild thing, reading comic books, because sometimes it's about like live people that you actually know about, right? Uh, like you mentioned, like Captain Alicon. There's probably like 20,000 issue of Captain Alicon, with his signature not shield. Um, let's go signature boomerang. Uh,
Yeah, he's just pouring through it just to kind of like it's more for now he's into the story, but it's also trying to pick up technique and skill just to see like how he could get the job done a little bit flashier. Seeing as this is the number one hero, like he just wants to shine brighter than that number one hero. He wants to take the number one spot and is going to go ahead, and that's his drive, his dream is to be the number one hero within Halakon City.
That's awesome. So that's essentially Avia's routine. Is actually get home to an empty house. You know, I mean, probably I got some leftover from Nona, so don't have to worry about dinner tonight. And you probably have some for lunch tomorrow, so that's good. And yeah. And what is Joe's nighttime routine, or should I say Doom Kitty?
Joe's routine is sending a text to Javier of some old lore memes. We're going into the deep, dank dungeons of the memes. And she just sends it to him because she thinks they're funny. And sends some nonsense in Italian because she understands the context. And she's a fan of not giving any context to Javier for him to figure it out. But for the rest of the night, she will continue to work on the dress and work alongside with Nona well into the night on other projects. And she will use time dilation in order to get it done. And
Alright.
also to try and do her AP Chem, which has been kicking her butt.
All right, so you're trying to use your power to do some of your task. Roll for freak just to see how well that go.
That would be 2 dice.
It's two d6 plus your freak stat,
Okay.
which I believe for you is a +1.
Yep. Hey! 2 6s!
Nice.
And that'd be 13.
So, I always like Doom Kitty dialing time to affect the productivity of things because it is great success.
She downs a shot of Nona's espresso that she
Okay.
had imported from Italy. So it's the good stuff. She is wired. She is autistic hyper-focusing. She has her wireless headset on to listen to Legally Distinct Hamilton, Legally Distinct 6 on repeat to the point where it would drive anyone else to distraction. But for Joe, she's in the zone, she's hand sewing, she's mentally cursing sequins, and remembers, wait, I had to work with feathers last week. Okay, and she just starts working on the dress. By the time the dilation ends, she's got the dress done. She's got her homework done. And she goes over to her list that's on her project table and crosses off prom dress.
All right.
And then next on the list is donuts.
Donuts. Question mark?
Always donuts.
Always donuts. Yeah, and like that only time allowed you to be able to do all those activities, and still be able to catch a decent night's sleep. Depending, or as decent as can be, depending on her personal sleep habit. And you wake up in the morning. It is Sunday. Therefore, school in the morning. After that, at least the day after. Uh, what is Javier and Joe's morning routine, or whatever time they wake up at?
Joe wakes up as soon as Nona knocks on the door.
So 5 a.m.
3. And she gets up, gets changed, and she's wearing basically what would be considered like a work uniform to go to her mother's workshop
All right.
and to help out with the crew, talk with basically what are outside of Javier are her only friends, and they're all adults. And she's talking shop. She's basically lifting 4-5 bolts or rolls of fabric and going up 4 flights of stairs and doing a rinse and repeat of that, and then helping do fitting with the actors that come in. Talk about drafting patterns, complaining about a particular client that wanted an entire ball gown done in 3 weeks, and complain about no sleep.
All right. How about Javier? What's his morning or routine or whatever he wakes up?
Javier probably went to bed right a few minutes before Joe sent the curse means over. So he's gonna go and like see it and let out like a huge sign like this is too early for this, and is gonna go ahead and bring Javier and Joe's friend Ash into the chat and be like, if I have to go through this, you do as well. Also, we're worried yesterday. We could have used you. Hope everything's all right. Send. Picks out his second favorite outfit, which is pretty much the same thing he wore yesterday, with the exception he's going to be putting on the vest that Joe gave him. It's another like thrash metal band T-shirt with like, you know, over under the vest. These pair of ripped jeans just are like a mirrored version, so like the rips are just like on the opposite side of the leg to be a little subtle. And these version of Converse just have the white sole kind of like sharpied out and like, you know, they kind of look like a boot. It has like little like stars and pentagrams on it where the Converse star is on the ankle, and then he comes out, listen to music on his headphones, grabs a bowl of the most sugary cereal, and just pours that out, and is gonna go ahead and start to get into these memes that Joe sent. After having like, he's gonna pour himself a cup of instant coffee as well. It's not as good as, you know, what Nona makes, but I think this is gonna match the mood of the memes that he's about to get into.
It somehow like terrible instant coffee somehow perfectly pairs with cursed meme, so that works fine. So on this, you know, very average Sunday, do you? I'm assuming Javier and Doom Kitty, you're both superheroes, so you like at least becoming superhero in your own way. I'm assuming you're trying to keep track of what may be going on in the city, like news flash and things like that throughout the day. Uh,
When Doom Kitty has the chance, in between clients coming in, she'll quickly look at her phone for any notifications
mhm,
before Nona yells out in Italian to get back to work
mhm.
and text Javier that he needs to eat.
Yeah.
He takes a selfie of him having like the bowl of sugar cereal and like his really horrible cup of coffee, and he does like a selfie of it with like a spoon in his mouth, like that, and says it like, "Does this count?"
You get a text in full Italian from Nona. And a next text translating that you are a growing boy, Javier. You need to eat. And I am not translating the rest of what she said.
I think at that point Javier is going to go ahead and just get like a frozen waffle and put it in like the toaster oven. Like, all right, we might as well just cap it off at this, or else Nona's going to get me.
Yeah. So, as the frozen waffle, pumps from the toaster, um, you both have mobile phone, and I'm assuming you keep notification on, like for like anything going on in the city. You do get a notification that some of the villains, you know, tell about like yesterday's story, the little alien trying to, take over the city. Um, seems to have just been the first wave of the invasion. As today they came back with more force. Um, but it seems that uh, Boar, the Hammer God, um, has been attempting to deal with them, but with not no has been pulled away due to like more other foes happening, and part of the city is currently uh, under still under like attack, and you hear just right outside of the workshop where you work, Doom Kitty, some car alarm going off and some people screaming.
Did anyone else hear that?
And you get
Um,
like yeah you do like I mean it's a workshop full of people, and you can see a few like are like looking like at the window of what's going on. um, it was visibly heard, and what you're able to see uh, from your window is this fairly large uh, purple person, and by his side a green female presenting character, and just terrorizing the city. Um,
what's their outfits look like?
so the purple man is wearing what is seems to be a very uh, almost 70s like one piece suit with like flare at the bottom and like platform boots and has like a big hairdo. Um, while the lady isn't like in a full animal print type of costume. Um, they're terrorizing the city. Um, he, Alf-
Nona,
yeah.
Nona, and she will say in Italian, Shady Pines.
Shady Pines.
She points out the window.
All right. Well, you go deal with that, okay?
Okay. Make sure nobody leaves right now.
All right.
And-
Fantastic.
Don't let Casey touch the buckram again. And she goes and like stops and like, oh no, where's my costume?
It's in the locker. Your locker. You know where it is.
Oh, okay, thank you. No. She gives her a quick hug. And she goes over to her mom. I was like, Mom, I gotta go. Gives her a big hug and he's like, bye! And then runs to her locker, quickly forgets her combination, then remembers, opens it up, and then just like, as she's going down the 4 flights of stairs, puts on her costume. And this is not the first time she's done it.
So, you probably get a notification on your mobile phone about things going on, and you get also a sense of where the area is, and you know that it's around where like Doom Kitty works on Sunday. What is like as the panel like pans over you? What is Javier's reaction to that?
Javier knows that Joe's in that area and sees, tries to pull up like a clip from like social media of what's happened to kind of like assess the situation, and sees like these two coming in and starting to cause a little bit of chaos, and he's trying to gauge like how strong they are based on like what they're doing, see if there's anything extra he has to do, and from what he could see, decides that what, he needs a little something else, and goes and gets these fingerless gloves that was one of the first things that Joe gave him. It's almost like it would be like mimicking like their little paws with the little plushies on the fingertips, but seeing as they're fingerless, like it's kind of almost around like the palm instead. It's like a little bit like when he squeezes it, it could just like give it that much more power. So he gets those on and he just grabs his phone, texts Joe like, I see everything's happening near you. I'm going to meet you there, and just goes ahead and takes the Pop-Tart out of the toaster, puts it in his mouth, and just starts like run out the door and like locks up.
And we all know that like a Pop-Tart fresh out of the toaster, you will burn your mouth.
Yeah.
Lava.
Yep.
It's lava.
It's like goddamn lava in there. And Javier like reads a lot of comic books, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like any proper comic book, there are recurring villains. And you would remember like from like an issue like a previous issue, an older issue, at least probably parodied version of those villains, because comic book writer do take some liberties when it comes to telling narrative. And you do recall the name of the Groover Barbarian and Misjudgment. They are a terrible duo. They're not usually at the top of the food chain when it comes to villain, but they're pretty good, pretty powerful villain, and nonetheless. And with the more missing adult superhero, it's your time to shine. Um, and we're gonna go into skipping a few panel ahead. And as you know, Aviar is running. Doom Kitty is putting her costume properly to go fight crime. And as you know, the Groovy Barbarian and Misjudgment are terrorizing the city once again. Um, Doom Kitty popping out of the shop. You're the first on the scene. And what is your actions and is your move in this situation? As you know, the Doom Barbarian is essentially with big hammer, destroying everything in its wake.
She's going to swallow down her judgment of their costumes and rant about that later to Javier and to her coworkers, and try to find, look around and see if there's anyone injured.
All right, so you're trying to currently assess the situation.
Yes.
So roll 2d6 plus superior.
Okay. Uh, 5 minus 1. That's 4.
That's 4. So it is a bit of chaos, and you're not able to assess things properly, as the Guru Barbarian, despite its not so flattering costume, is still an imposing figure. So that may put you a bit off balance. So you will, at least on the upside, you will take 1 point of potential. I don't know how much I'd put you at.
I'm at 2 points right now.
At 2 points of potential. All right. You should be at more than 2 points because you. Oh no, you got. How many failures do you have since the beginning of the session?
I think you just had one failure, right?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, it's possible. All right. And so, seeing you there in your kitty costume, the groovy barbarians are like, hey, I'm gonna look at what we have here. A wannabe superhero.
And Doom Kitty will say, "At least I don't walk around with a perpetual wedgie."
The secret of a flat butt, there's no wedgie.
You have a wedgie. Fix it. Your costume is terrible.
So,
And it started to come out again.
yeah. So what the Groovy Barbarian will do is unleash some of barbarian power and bash his hammer on the ground, unleashing a shock wave that will break all car window and push many things away, and try to do a powerful blow against you.
Shit.
Actually, let's see if I can unleash their power properly. Oh yeah, that's good for them. So they will inflict some conditions. So I need you to. You don't have any condition right now, right?
No.
So you can roll in with a punch and take that powerful blow, and see how you fare with.
So that would be 2d6 plus.
The amount of condition that you have right now, which is none.
Yeah.
And you
That'd
want to
be a
roll
4.
low. All right. So you just roll in with a punch, and you get pushed away a little bit, and as Misjudgment is unleashing some laser barrage on some bystander, missing them thanks to the magic of comic books, but just creating general chaos in the city.
Assume Kitty will get up.
Mm-hmm.
Assume fighting stance. Go squish, squish. Claws come out. And we'll say again very calmly, if you don't want any trouble, please leave. Otherwise, me and my friend will kick your butts, and I will make sure you leave without your awful costumes, because I will burn that.
All right. Are you using any of your move, or what are you trying to do here exactly?
I am trying to warn them and try to buy some time.
All right. So you're trying to provoke them in a way to buy some
Yes.
time. All right. So roll for provoke someone. So when you provoke someone susceptible to your words, which they may be, you roll plus superior.
Oh, that's not good.
On a 10 plus, they will rise to the bait. And
2 6s. That's a 12.
It's
Minus. Wait. Well, minus 1. That's a 11.
11. So what do you want them to? What exactly do you want them to do?
I want them to leave.
All right. Okay. So for player character on 10 plus, you can on 10 plus, vote on a certain I choose one. Okay. Take stumble and you take +1 for it against them. So for anything forward, you can have +1 for them. You can gain a critical opportunity against them. You can they can overreact, and you gain some influence over them. So all right. I'm assuming you want to gain some kind of influence over them. No.
Mm-hmm.
So you're trying to taunt them and distract them and make them leave. And as big and impressive as the Groovy Barbarian is, he's very self-conscious. The Groovy Barbarian, is very proud of his costume. So he's a bit hurt by that. But misjudgment, a bit more confident. He's gonna turn to you and look. You may judge your costume, but look at you with your silly thing, and all by yourself, with no friends at all. Because who would want to be friends with you after all?
I'm going to assume your pronouns are she, her.
Yes.
Miss, I'm from the theater district. I've dealt with people like you.
Alright.
You don't mess with the costumers, with the stagehands, with the stage crew. And you don't mess with me. And at that point, she will again resume her fighting stance and say, I don't need friends who will leave me in a lurch when my powers go. I do not need friends who hurt others. And I definitely don't need friends
who refused to tell me that my hair looks absolutely terrible. Or that those heels do not go with that outfit.
All right.
And then she also insults her manicure.
You can provoke her as well.
Oh yes,
Uh,
I'm going to.
While this is happening, there's a panel or like over where Avier is running full speed with his Pop Tart in his mouth, trying to like ignore the pain of the burning Pop Tart. I'm assuming Avier is pretty quick, doesn't live too far from that district,
No.
and you get to the scene of the chaos.
I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my delinquent moves. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
ahead and do criminal mind. When I assess the situation, I can always ask one of the following questions, even on the miss. I'm going to ask what's the best, because I assume I'm coming in from like a different angle of where Doom Kitty and Misjudgment and the Groove Barbarian are at, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm coming like right head on.
Unless that's what you want to do. But unless
I
you want to
think-
probably like pincer move them.
Yeah, I think he wants the pincer move them.
All right.
Because in his mind, like it'll look a little flashier, a little cooler that way. They come in from like out of nowhere as opposed to head on.
I can see Avier like doing just extra detour, just to be able to look cooler.
Yep. So what he wants to know is what will be what can he use in his surroundings that will help him make like a really flashy entrance.
Okay. Do you have to roll your assess situation for that, or is
No,
it okay?
there's no. I just whenever I assess the situation.
Okay, so try to assess the situation.
Right, that is going to be 2d6, and what do I add to that? Let's see.
I do believe for assess the situation is superior.
Okay. 7. That's going to be a 9.
A 9, so it's a mixed success. So there's many ways that you would know how to like caster ball and make an entrance. There's definitely the easy way to break something that will cause a mess, like a fire hydrant or something. You can easily like be on top of a small building or a car, or just be on like go through a billboard. There's what would you like it to be?
I think it would look really cool if Javier goes through a billboard. Let's say this is a billboard of like the number one superhero. Let's say they have like a new movie that's coming out, like a retelling of their origin story, because Hollywood's going ahead and just rehashing the same thing, just adding in different things. Let's say this is like the director's cut of it. So he wants to go bursting out from the back of the billboard, like smashing through that hero's face, coming through, and he's gonna go ahead and with his taking a little flavor from Doom Kitty, do like a chop kick down, and he's going to like manifest this pinkish energy from like that's mimicking like his shoe, his Converse sneaker, to come down and just hit misjudgment from the top of the head.
All right. So are you using any of your psychic ability, or are you just gonna go?
I'm gonna
all-
go ahead and use my psychic. That's gonna be my psychic weapon.
All right. Roll freak with that.
Ooh, that's a 6.
That is a 6. So it plays in with your like mixed success from earlier, right? You like you saw the billboard, you saw where she was, and you were like, all right, I got all this planned, and go through the billboard, make a move, just create just enough noise that she pay attention to you, which no, that's what you wanted partially, right? Um, but as you slam down, you hit the ground hard, and it create like some effect on the environment, um, putting some bystander in a bit of a lesser situation in the moment, like those that could not get away right away. So it did cause some damage to the city and possibly injured some people by accident, which sometimes happen. So
Javier's gonna go and say to them, like, "What are you still doing here? Like, you should have been out here a long time ago. Like, this is no place for you to be. You're just only going to get in my way. Make sure you just get as far away as possible."
all right, perfect. And this person is terrified of both your ability and the ability of those villains, so they're gonna try to run away. Doom Kitty, anything you want to do?
Since she failed at intimidating the lady by insulting her entire outfit and her god-awful hair,
Yeah.
she's gonna slowly advance, still in fighting stance. And she's gonna try and continue talking. And if they start to make a move, she's gonna use her time dilation.
Alright.
But aim it like at their knees. And instead of dilating, accelerating it.
Okay. I can see that. All right. So, what the Groove Barbarian will do is, still attempt to use his hammer to just throw projectile at you and smack a car in your direction, Doom Kitty. And the Misjudgment will attempt to use her laser ability to push Javier away. So they're gonna both use their free villain ability. Okay, that's good. That's also good. So the card that's being tossed towards you, Doom Kitty, it's not, it's a mixed success, so it's not gonna, possibly have the full impact. But Javier, you do get, the brunt of some laser beam to you, trying to like inflict you some wound and make some move against you. How do you want to react to that?
I want to try and use my let me see, my one passive moves. I think it's my passive move for power negation on one of my powers, to see if I can go ahead and kind of not make it as bad.
All right. Cool. Roll for it.
This would be freak as well. So let's see.
Correct.
Get. All right, that's 10 on the die.
So that's
No.
10 on die. And you're able to like, as like unleash laser, you are able to contain it. Like, pretty much like if we've seen Dragon Ball, when beam is Kamehameha is like being pushed, and the other person is able to just catch it. You're able to contain the laser beams and just deflect it, so that you're good. How about you, Doom Kitty? How do you react to the vehicle? Are you trying to use time dilation to impact, how things are moving towards you?
The minute I see like the car go up, I'm taking that acceleration to discount Thanos onto his knees and basically taking away his bending.
All right. All right. Roll for freak.
Eight.
8. So that is a mixed success. So you're not able to bring him down with that, but you're definitely able to at least not get crushed by the vehicle. The only issue with that is that it puts people in the area in danger. And they will do that to and what they will do with that is attempt to inflict some condition on you. What are the conditions? Let's see. Do you feel guilty about potential bystander casualties?
A lot of these people.
Or do you feel, are you afraid? Either or.
Doom Kitty knows a lot of people in this district.
Mm-hmm.
If she sees somebody that she knows that is hurt, definite guilt.
Yeah. You may not know them personally or by name or like, but you've probably seen their face around. So I would ask you to add to your sheet the guilty condition,
Okay.
which will bring you like a -2 to provoke someone or assess the situation as you're dealing with that emotionally. But we're gonna be back with Javier. You've been able to deflect that blow, and you're currently dealing with possibly misjudgment, who at the moment has her attention on you.
I'm going to go ahead and try and I look over at Doom Kitty and just try and see they're a little down and just say real quick, it's like, we need you here. Like, you do what you have to do right now to end this as quick as possible, and then we could handle everything else. But if we don't take care of what's in front of us, it's only going to get worse. And with that, he's going to go ahead and try and unleash a barrage of psychic Nona fried raviolis at Doom Kitty. Because if he can't eat his fried ravioli, he's going to play with his fried ravioli food right now, and use that as an attack on Misjudgment.
All right. Are you
The
using
power
like
of Nona.
are you using like your psychic ability here?
Yeah.
Psionic ability. Okay. Yeah. Roll freak.
Oh, that's 7.
That's 7. That's a mixed success. So you're able to, toss the fried ravioli here, but it does not go exact.
I
What
think
would-
think what he was trying to do is kind of like make it like freshly made, piping hot, getting tossed at Misjudgment, but with the way that the roll came out, I wanted to say like it's kind of like a little cooler. Like it's
Mhm.
you don't have to blow on it as much when you eat it. It's not gonna burn like the inside of your mouth when you bite in it.
Yeah.
It's okay to eat, so it's more like when you're trying to feed like a baby and they splash food like on your face, you're like, ah, and you just have to wipe it off. It's more of a nuisance.
Yeah. It's just a bit of a nuisance, and it's just a bit also barely above like room temperature.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So, perfect. I like that. Tossing fried ravioli at people. That's a power move right there. Doom Kitty.
Seeing a lot of folks that I know get seriously hurt.
Mhm.
The claws are out. She gets back into fighting stance, remembering the excruciating training Nona gave her. And starts running towards the 2 fashion crimes. And does like a good proper run instead of like her normal anime run. We'll try to get as close to them as possible, and when in range, she's gonna try to do a low Dolyochagi to the side of the knee.
Okay. So you're basically approaching them, trying to inflict some kind of condition on them to hurt them.
Yes.
All right. So that would be a 2d6 plus danger.
Uh, 5, 6.
5, 6. That's it. No modifier to that. Do you have any modifier to danger?
Yeah, I added. I rolled a 5, and then danger is +1.
And the person the fullest closer to you is the Groove Barbarian, which is a much larger and more imposing figure than yourself. And with as much as momentarily confidence that you had in there, it's much more difficult to move as you anticipated. Essentially, you're essentially just bumping against him with little to no effect. It may require a bit more than just full physical against a foe like that, in your opinion, based on that quick encounter right there, and the fact that he's essentially a mountain. But What can villain do? Villain can do many things. Um, let's see.
In her head, she's like, "This is fine. This is fine."
It's fine. It's all fine. Um, let's see. And it did notice that earlier, when there was collateral damage, it did get to you. And villain don't play fair. They don't play by the rule. And it's just gonna, swing above your head. You think for a moment that it's gonna hit you, but what he's aiming is, for a bus that is, further down and just tossing its hammer. You do have the ability to make the defend move to attempt to protect the hero.
She's gonna use her time dilation a little stronger this time
Okay.
to stop his movement
Okay.
and possibly, if she's lucky enough, to slow down his heart rate.
All right. So roll free.
That would be a 7.
That is 7. So that is a mixed success. So you're not able to, slow him down properly, but you're able to slow down the momentum of his weapon enough that it's not going to reach exactly where it's going. It was meant to go, which is good. While you're dealing with him, misjudgment, is gonna use some of her more similar ability to you, Javier, to try to cancel some of your power. Seeing that you do have some abilities. That is 9, 10. So you feel for a moment, Javier, like some of your more psychic ability just being drained away from you just for a bit. How does Javier feel about feeling weak or feeling vulnerable?
Are they trying to
Essentially trying to inflict through that some
are they trying to
condition of insecurity?
All right, so kind of like pierce my mask.
Yeah, they're trying to pierce your mask.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use Mary Contrary.
Yeah.
When one tries to pierce my mask, comfort or support, you provoke you. I can interfere. Roll plus superior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Roll
on
for it.
So let's see how I.
She's trying. She's trying to make you feel weak, right?
That's an 11 with my modifier.
So, she's
So,
yeah,
on a hit,
sorry.
they take a -2, and on a 10 plus, I could take influence over them or clear condition.
All right. You don't have any condition right now on you, right?
No.
All right. So you can take influence over them, or what are the options you have right now for?
So this is on a hit, they take -2 on their roll.
Mm-hmm.
So they get -2 on that. On a 10 plus, I also take influence over them or clear condition, which I don't have.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, you're able to surprise him in a way, like that. You're just very resilient in your being. So, what they were trying to do did not work, and she turned to the Groove Hammer. Groove Hammer, I think it's time for us to bring the bigger gun. And she looked up to the sky, and what you see, as you know, you're in the middle of this conflict, is what would be more or less the equivalent of a mothership, just piercing through the cloud. And from there, there's a tractor beam that just bring down a shadowy figure. And part of me, and I want to leave this issue right there for tonight.
Oh.
Because I want this to be a two-parter
Oh god.
with Happy Capster and Tori for whatever this would be. Because, you know, we all love a good comic book where they just leave us right at the last page with the possible, you know, upcoming doom, right?
Mhm. If my doom be a kitty, it's gonna be like the title of the next book.
Yeah.
Rawr!
Rawr. So yeah, I
Oh.
think that's where we're gonna leave it tonight. I'm gonna have to hit up our wonderful friend Happy Capster and that nerd Tori to reschedule with their time on this. But hey, Maria, Tori, we miss you very much, and hope to see you soon with this. I want to say a big thank you to Lonzo and Sheer for taking part of this and indulging me into the shenanigans and superhero fun, and for some wearing some costume. So thank you very much. And yeah, before we leave our little lovely audience, tell the lovely people at home where they can find you. Earlier we did Lonzo first and then Sheer. So let's do the way around.
Hi everyone, once again, my name is Bloodthread Shears, Shears for short. I stream, I sew, I do belly dance, I do photography, and you can find me at twitch.tv/BloodthreadShears. You can find me on Twitter at pinupac87. And you can also find my photography website, www.differentdrumphotography.com. If you live in the tri-state area of New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and maybe some parts of Pennsylvania, I'm opening up bookings for photography shoots. And currently I'm working on the Sophie dress project, where I'm recreating the dress that Sophie wears from Howl's Moving Castle, and I'm doing 2 versions. So all of my updates will be up on ko-fi.com/bloodthreadshears, and I'm trying to raise money for a dedicated gaming desktop computer, because the laptop I'm currently working with has an ice pack on it because it overheats sometimes, and it's kind of warped.
Yeah, help Shears out, folks.
Yeah.
Because ice pack on your computer is kind of a telltale sign. It's nearing the end.
Yeah.
It's the second
near the
one
end.
tonight.
So yeah, it's gonna help Sheer get a better machine. That would be super cool. And you go check them out on their Twitch channel and support them however you can. Lonzo, my beard bro.
Beard bro. How we doing, everyone? Alonzo Gonzo. I was playing Javier Jimenez, our delinquent. You could find me on Twitter at Alonzo Gonzo. You can find me at Twitch at Alonzo Gonzo_, where I stream variety games as well as do TTRPG stuff over at my sister station. Oh my god, rolling these 20s. Jeez, it's a big brain fart over there. Where I play Oscar Leon Ponce, our Ravno Ravnos, Hacker, Kindred. We're doing our final season of that, season 5. We just premiered the first episode last Saturday, so if you happen to miss it, you can always catch up on our VOD. And if you want to go back even further, we have most of our stuff on YouTube. I am also part of the team lead at Cafe Cotovar. So we're a group of Latina, Latinx, Latino, Latina, Hispanic content creators, VTubers, artists, musicians, game developers. So if you want to go ahead and join us, if you are part of those, part of that community, do so. Find us on Twitter at Cafe Cotovar and join us. We'll love to have you. And thanks, Beer Bro, for having me. Appreciate this. This was a lot of fun.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for both of you to be taking part of what was my first time playing or running Mask. So, if my on part GMing did not deter you from playing the game, I suggest you that you go check out magpiegame.com and go get your own copy of Mask. It's a fun, wonderful system if you like comic books and silly storytelling and teen drama. That's the game for you. It is a very super simple system, and it's super fun to play. And I'll be on my side. I'll be back this Thursday for our second session of our season 2 of Titan's Grave with a bunch of wonderful people. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me this week. But stay tuned on our socials for whatever may come next, because we do have. I'm gonna have to see with these wonderful people here the second part to this and possibly conclusion to this one shot that is now 2 shots, and more one shot coming up our way. So stay tuned on that. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good night. We're gonna go raid some friends. Let's see who's online. That bronze girl is online, talking with Gabe James Game. So that's wonderful. Let's go say hi and bring some love. Have a good night, everybody.
Night night.